Hi, this is Sandy, and I'm here to work on my 10 item challenge swap that I had with Trish from Crafting Whimsy. And I had done a part 1, so this is part 2, and I've put together some things. So this was the cover. I think I already showed that in part 1. And then this is the next page that I'm working on. Let's set this aside. And I used the napkin that had the big sunflower in it and glued it down to the page. And then I put the butterfly that she sent me on it. And then I was thinking on this side of the piece I did for the cover that I would put this. She had this card, and I think I'm just going to glue around the 3 sides so that it could be a pocket, but she also can journal on it if she wants to. So I think that's what I'm going to do for this side. And then it's a nice pocket if she wants to put something in it. Then I didn't get this side on the napkin quite even, so she had sent some lace, and I thought it would just kind of be pretty to put some lace right along that edge and maybe kind of hide the fact that I didn't get that quite straight. So I'm just going to put some glue on there. And it also helps to decorate the page too. Add something else to the page. I'm trying to stay right along that line where it can bend to be in the mini album. Make sure I get both ends down good. I'm going to let that dry before I try to cut it. Then I was thinking for the next page, I have laid out a couple of things. This is a page I have. This is not something that she sent me, but I thought it'd be really pretty to put it on here to decorate this side. And then these are things that came from, well, this is not. This is just a scrap I have that I want to put on there. But these are things that she sent me that I was going to put on this page. And this is the little, I don't remember what you call it, but we used to have them when I was a kid. And so I put it together with little pictures from the washi tape I had. I showed that in part 1 too. And so you can turn it, and each time you turn it, you get to see a little different picture. And so I put that together. And then I use that same washi tape to put pictures behind this film strip that she had sent me to decorate that. And I thought I would use those two. She sent me this file folder, and I thought if I put that on there as a pocket, then I have a place that I can put this so you can take it out and look at it. A nice pocket. And then I thought I would use this, maybe cut it, use this on the front to help decorate the front of this folder that would be a pocket. And I think I'm just going to go around the edge of this file folder so that it can have a second pocket behind it. And put it on here. And then I need to just glue the sides right here to make it a pocket so that I can fit that piece. I wish I could remember what those were called. that we had when I was little. Get all different, and you had a plastic thing that you put it in, and then as you press down on the lever, it would switch it from slide to slide, I guess. And so there, make sure it will fit in there, that it's glued down well. And I was thinking on this, I think I'll cut it with 3. That fits on there really nice. And I was thinking, I had this scrap piece of paper in my stash, and I thought I would just put that on the bottom just to add a little bit of decoration to the file folder. Cut off this side, and I can finish gluing that down. And I was thinking I would just add these to the front of this file folder. Thought it kind of went along, same type of theme. We have this one little one left. I think I'll just stick it in the middle. I think this is probably dried enough that I can cut it now. These are scissors that I only use for ribbon or material, so that I don't use them on paper, so that I can keep cutting it nice. And then I was thinking I would just glue this on the bottom. Just got to decide how I want it on there. I really like this on the bottom. Otherwise, I could slide it down and get more of the mountains and everything in. Oh, decisions. I guess if I glued that on like that, I could actually make a pocket out of this part, but then it would cover up some of the trees. If I put it up so that I get this on there, then I'm cutting off a bunch of the trees and the mountains in the background. So I think I'm going to glue it like that so I get the mountains. It's going to cut off this bottom part, but I think that's what I want to do. These crafting decisions are tough sometimes. There again, I'm trying to go along the side of where that's supposed to bend for the mini album. I did not get that down far enough. Good thing the wet glue gives you a chance to reposition it. Okay. Well, last week was a crazy week for me. I took a short little trip and our RV broke down. So, it's still there. We tow our pickup behind the RV so we have transportation wherever we're at. And it's a good thing we had it because we just used the pickup to come home. And sometime next week, my husband will have to go back and pick up the RV when they get it done. But the part that they needed is no longer manufactured. So they have to figure out, it's the tube that the dipstick goes in. And because it's an RV with a diesel engine, the dipstick, I guess, is like 66 inches long. I don't know about all this. I just know what my husband told me. So anyway, they have to figure out it's the tube that broke, and they have to figure out how to make a tube to hold the dipstick. So they didn't know if they were going to try to custom make one or if they could find something that they could use. So the RV is still there. We got home 2 days later than what we'd planned on being home. And it was a little stressful. Having all the problems, not quite as relaxing as it was supposed to be. But anyway, we are back home safe and out a few extra dollars. Well, we will be for sure when. Yeah, I don't want to cover that up. So I thought about making a pocket out of this bottom part, but I really don't want to cover that up. I'm just going to leave that for now. So anyway, that's the way my last week went. I didn't get crafting done because I was away from home. And so I'm a little behind on everything. So I feel bad that it's taking me so long to get this 10-item challenge put together for Trish, but we really didn't have a time limit on it. So I was kind of thinking I might put this on this side. It'd be another little journaling spot. And it has 2 pieces to it. So I'm thinking if I glued the edge over here. I apologize for the noise in the background. My puppy's decided she wants to leave the room. But I don't usually let her roam the house on her own. She's just 5 months old. She does really well, but still, I'm not quite ready to let her just roam on her own. I think I'm going to have to cut that. It's made to tear out of the book. So there's a line there. And it's going to be a little too long. So I'm probably going to have to cut the bottom off of it. I think I'll glue right along this edge. And then I think I'm just going to glue it on there like that. And then I will cut around it to make it fit the... Oh, she hears my husband. He's coming up the stairs. So that's probably why she's...
Eating outside.
That's why she's whining.
Huh?
Thank you. I guess he heard her, so he came to get her. He had left. I didn't realize he'd come back home. Or at least maybe he just moved his pickup because he's wanting to mow outside. That may be what it was. I just knew he moved the pickup. I thought he went somewhere. Okay, let's see what we need to do to fit this on the page. He may not have intended to be part of my video. Okay, so now you can open that up and write on the inside too. So that's going to be that page. Now for the next page, I laid some things out. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this or if I'll have to do a part 3. I may have to do a part 3. But what I was thinking, this was part of the napkin that we put on the front. And so when I decoupaged it onto cardstock, then I had this piece left. So I thought that would make a cute tag. And she'd sent me this little green tea bag. And I thought that would be kind of cute in there. Cut it to fit. Make a little tag out of it. I have this card. I saw this somewhere. Can't even tell you where I saw it. But to make tags and everything, some people just snip off a piece and then put it on the other side. But this, I've cut different shapes for different size tags. But it works really nice. That you just lay it on there, snip that side, and then turn it over. And you get the exact same size as what you have on the other side. There we go, to make a little tag. And I'll punch a hole in the top. There we go. I'll have to get a ribbon. Actually, I think I might use this. This was some twine. It was left over from something. Sorry, I'm gone off camera. It got a knot here I'm trying to get out. Before it gets so tight I can't get it out. There we go. So I think I might just use that. For the top of the little tag. Yeah, I think that would be work. That would work. There we go. I'll just use that. And then it's got a place you could journal on the back of it if you wanted to. And she sent me these 2 cards. And this strip, paint strip. So I was trying to decide. I was thinking about making it a pocket. And then I thought I could use This is some more of that piece of lace she'd sent me. Put it across the top, and that'd kind of cover up those numbers a little bit. Decorate this up a little bit. And then have the 2 cards in there. I'm thinking I should probably decorate the 2 cards. I do still have some napkin paper left. I have this part, just the napkin, and then I have this that was part of what was left from the napkin I decoupaged. That'd be kind of cute. And if I put some white cardstock on the back of this, then it could be a journaling spot. So that would cover one of the cards. Or, well, how much does the card show through? The card does show through a little bit. There we go. Trying to kind of hold it up so I can see, try to see where the top of the card is. So I want to make sure I get these flowers on the card and don't cut them off the top. I'd rather cut off some of this down here. So I think that will work, and I hope it's straight enough. I think I need to put some more glue around.